Why is Chelev forbidden in kosher law? Essential fats. Have you ever wondered why certain animal fats are off-limits in kosher law? Today, we will uncover the reasons behind the prohibition of Chelev, a specific type of fat. Chelev refers to certain fats from kosher domestic animals, like cattle, sheep, and goats. These animals were commonly used for sacrificial offerings in ancient times. What makes Chelev unique is its appearance. It forms thick, separate sheets or membranes of fat that can be easily peeled away from the meat. This is different from the regular marbled fat found within the muscle, known as shuman. Chelev is typically found around internal organs or in the hindquarters of the animal. The Torah explicitly forbids the consumption of Chelev. This prohibition is deeply rooted in the commandments that emphasize restraint and respect for the sanctity of animal products. In ancient times, these fats were considered sacred and reserved for offerings on the altar. Eating Chelev is seen as a serious transgression, with intentional consumption leading to spiritual excision, known as kareth. The prohibition serves as a reminder that animals are slaughtered for essential needs, such as nourishment and strength, rather than for indulgence in their fatty richness. This principle of moderation is central to kosher dietary laws. Removing Chelev is not a simple task. It requires a skilled process called Nikkur. This involves surgically excising the forbidden fats from the meat. The process can be quite complex because Chelev often extends into prized cuts like the sirloin and fillet. As a result, kosher meat suppliers often avoid selling hindquarter cuts in kosher form, as removing all Chelev would ruin these cuts. Instead, these parts are typically sold to non-Jews, while the front quarters, which contain less Chelev, are more commonly available as kosher. Chelev is also distinct from blood, which is another forbidden item in kosher law. Blood must be removed through salting or broiling. Both prohibitions are part of the broader laws of Kashrut, which regulate not only which animals are kosher but also which parts of those animals are permitted and how they must be prepared. The removal of Chelev is linked to the process of Nikkur, which also includes removing certain forbidden tendons and sinews. This ensures that kosher meat complies fully with Halakhic standards. The prohibition of Chelev reflects a commitment to moderation and respect in our dietary choices, aligning with the core principles of Kashrut.